What's up, y'all? So, today I'm going to be working on some beats and basically listening to some of the music that I got going on. I just downloaded FL Studios, but I've never used it before, so we're like troubleshooting it together. A lot of this that I'm doing is honestly troubleshoot with the streaming and also you're learning FL using Splice. Right now I'm just using Splice because I don't really know how to use FL. I'm more of Logic and GarageBand, but I don't have a MacBook anymore. So we're gonna try something different. It's nothing wrong with trying new things and learning new things. So let's get started. I'm gonna try to share my screen and just check if the volume is working on this. You've been running in the summer, you got a brand new Hummer. We laugh all day like dumber and dumber. I'm about to shoot my shot. She loving my jumper. My favorite outfit is her see-through romper. Alright, I'm gonna say that you guys can see this. Try to pull this up on the side like that. There we go, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna check if the volume is working. Let's see. Perfect. I just was looking on my phone, making sure that y'all can hear me. Test, test, test. Y'all can hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, perfect. So right now I have some type of gospel, like hip hop fusion. What I was working on is I'm trying to do like a concept project, and this is just what I came up with. I have rules for the concept project. Okay, so what are the rules for this project? Let me get them up. I wrote them down. So, can't search nothing up in terms of like not processes, but more inspiration. Listening to other people's music. I'm not trying to do that. I want to just create this one solely based on like what comes to mind. I think a lot of the times I'm doubting myself because I'm always searching something up. So I'm always trying to figure out like, okay, what do other people want to hear? What are other people playing? So I'm just trying to do this a little bit more naturally. Yeah, so I have no internet, no searching things up, including words. Like sometimes I'll search up what rhymes, just to get some inspiration on where I could go with my next bar. I just wanted to come off my head. No overthinking and second guessing. If I thought something sounded good, I'm not gonna come back the next day and just be like, oh, delete it. I have a tendency of consistently deleting, so I'm not trying to do that. And then not comparing it. So this is what I come up with. Like, I'm not gonna try to compare it to other people. Obviously, this is my first time using FL, so whatever I come up with is just what I'm doing my best. You can't really compare yourself to other people. Other people with more experience. You just gotta keep trying. So I'm gonna just play a little bit of what I got, and then we could just keep working on what we want to come up with. I am using Splice, so If you see a drag and drop, that is some spice sounds. So we're just gonna keep going with this project.
So grateful, I'm grateful just to know you. I'm grateful, so grateful, I'm grateful just to know you.
I think I want that right there to be an intro. So that part of the song is done. I want that to be like, say if it was a mixtape, which I think that's where I'm gonna go with this. That first part right there, that's that intro. Put a sample right there in the beginning, and then go into like rapping, no hook, straight bars, and that's the part I'm gonna do. So what I wanna do right now is just write to that, and then work on the second part, because the second part I want to be its own separate song. So that first part right there is one intro song. That's only what, a minute and a half. Yeah, that's that intro. You just clear that out. Get the idea, the concept of the album. I mean the mixtape, and then move into that second part. So this is the second part. I want all the songs to like kind of transition into each other. So right here I have like that bass, that boom, boom, and then it carries on into the next sample. So so yeah, that churchy vibe intro, and then like I said, hip hop gospel fusion, like that is my roots. I do come from the church. I was born making music in the church, you know. Like that's what we did. My dad was a minister. We never missed a Sunday. So I kind of when I heard this pack, I was really inspired. Like it kind of brought me back in a way, but it also influences the type of music that I'm making. So I kind of want to fuse those two things and make sure like there's like a journey, like just with the beat alone. So this is without the words, just the beat alone. It gets the essence of that journey, that transition from church music to like more hip hop. Like that's why I listen to more rapping. That's what I've been doing because I was a poet, now I write. So I just want to kind of get that vibe, like that intro. So that's why I had that church intro, and then it goes into like a hip hop vibe. So my thing is though with this, it's hard because on Logic you can just like Control A and then quantize, but I don't know how exactly because there's parts of it that is kind of off to me. Like right after here, it's like that melody kind of slows down while the beat is pushing forward. So that's just a simple quantize. When I figure that out, we gonna fix that. But I do like that beat, like that. Mm, like it's like kind of lit. I don't know. It's kind of lit. It is kind of lit. That could be its own song in itself. And then after that, I was gonna add like more of the hip hop. So now we're gonna get more hip hop. But what I am concerned about is the time. So right now I only have 3 minutes, and that's like 2 songs. So I may have to stretch this out. We're gonna figure that out more when the writing comes up. I do have a bunch of samples here, so I'm gonna start listening to them. Which one was it? I think it was this one. No, it was another song starter. There we go. Yeah, that's the one I had in here. So what I'm doing right now is what I already had done a little bit earlier, but I was trying to get the quantizing thing down, but I couldn't. A little bit. Like I said, I want every song to transition. So if we do decide to stretch this out, we can do that a little bit later. But I want to get that second melody in there. So it's like, it go from like light churchy, but still hip hop, to a little bit more darker vibe. So. And then the swishes. Was it this one? I don't think it was this one. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I stand corrected. It was this one. Yeah, that wasn't her. It was this. It was this. Check it. I'm just kidding. Oh shit. We have to. A good thing and a bad thing about FL. Good thing, it will flex itself. So all you have to do is put it to, so I'm using beats of 4, put it to the last section of that beat and it'll flex itself. Bad thing, it's very, very sensitive. I feel like as soon as I touch something, it'll delete, it'll move, it'll jump, and I'm like, that was not even my intention. But I love the fact that it flexes itself. I feel like Logic, you have to do a little bit more to get it to flex to tempo. So just making it sound like it should be part of the beat, you know? We're missing. There we go. Alright. No, we're just going to take this one out. Yeah, that's what it is. What y'all thinking? I think we could bring that hi-hat back in. The only thing about this is it's looking like the whole project gonna have the same BPM, which is kind of cool. I haven't seen that done. Maybe somebody did do it. I just say I haven't seen it done, just to clarify. But that could be cool. Or we take out the beat and we put back in the hi-hat that we took out earlier. Let me hear that. Okay. Yes. Y'all give me 2 seconds, cause this cat destroying my house. She might have to come in here with me. 2 seconds. I will be right back. Okay. What's going on, bro? Y'all, she is just so bad. Breaking in to the bathroom. She's wet. What do you have to say for yourself? Wow. That's what she has to say. You could chill out with me. You could chill right here. All right. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Let's keep going. I think we need some hard ass trap beat right now. Like we need something that slaps, that walks. So it goes in from
I'm
alright, it's
grateful,
about to loop. Hold on.
so grateful.
Stay. So what I think we need to do, I've been using Looperman and Splice. I did say Splice earlier, but I'm also using Looperman. For that transition to that next beat, I want to find some hard ass trap shit, like real hard, like get that club jumping. Like I feel like that would be hard with that sample, cause that sample is kind of like a drill sample. So I don't want to like you know, not give it a heartbeat behind it. So we're gonna do that. Alright, so this is Lupin Man. Let me see if I can search. And just do genres, maybe. What we got? What we got? Hip hop. Let's see. I think actually maybe Splice might be better for this. Just so we can keep it organized. I have a bunch of coins, so I could download a couple of things. Not Spice, bro. Splice. Let me log in first, then I'm gonna share. Okay. Boom, bow, bow. Ba-ding, bong. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Splice, baby. What works best? Do this? Yeah, I think that's good. We can't keep it how it was, actually. Okay. Trap? Let me just remember what we have. It's like a... Okay. And we already have hi-hat, so we just need a beat for real. Maybe we could do 808s. That could really bring like the dark vibe. But what is the key? D sharp minor. Okay. Is this showing y'all what I'm looking at? I don't think it... That's crazy. Okay, then we'll just go back to the FL screen. And go from there. What's up? Okay, we need drums, 808, key, D minor. I like this one. A lot of hi-hats. I don't know what they mean by like get it for the desktop. Get Splice for the desktop. Anyone? Question? Question? Yeah, there's a lot of options on Splice. So this what I did today did take me a minute. I might have to log off, log back on with beats. As for now, I think what we have, I could rate with that and just record and go forward with it. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna log back on a little bit later.